Hare Krishna. So we are discussing on the Shrinkhala or verses of shlokas wherein Lord Krishna tells about the importance of encouraging common masses to perform their work, their prescribed duty. We are on the 26th verse of the 3rd chapter of Gita, which goes, Na buddhi bhedam janayet ajnanam karmat sanginam joshayet sarva karmani vidvan yuktah samacharan. Krishna says, so as not to disrupt the minds of ignorant men attached to fruitive results of prescribed duties, a learned person should not induce them to stop work. Rather, by working in the spirit of devotion, he should engage them in all sorts of activities for gradual development of Krishna consciousness. We see the most important point is Krishna consciousness or anasakti, yes, develops gradually. We have seen that someone who gives up work is on the platform of jnana, but coming on the platform of jnana depends on purity of heart. Giving up work is not easy. Only when one understands that I am bound by my results, जो भी मेरे जीवन में आने वाला है मेरे कर्मों की श्रृंखलाओं से बंधा हुआ है, चाहे मैं कितने ही दुखों से निवारण करने का प्रयास करूं, वो दुख आएंगे ही आएंगे। चाहे मैं कितने भी सुख उपभोगने का प्रयास करूं, जितना मेरे कोटे में लिखा है उससे ज्यादा मुझे नहीं मिलेगा। When one understands this factually, it is realized, then only one can come to the platform of jnana. Otherwise, one may understand these concepts, but they may not be realized. So, Krishna says that jnana is a very elevated platform and it depends on purity of heart. And purity of heart is dependent on working without expectation of result. So, जब तक एक व्यक्ति एक्सपेक्टेशन से कार्य कर रहा है, रिजल्ट के एक्सपेक्टेशन से कार्य कर रहा है, उसका हृदय शुद्ध नहीं होगा। हृदय शुद्ध नहीं है तो ज्ञान के स्तर पर आएगा ही नहीं। अगर ज्ञान के स्तर पर न आते हुए अपने कर्तव्यों को वो विहित छोड़ देता है, then it's a very very dangerous situation. He is in huge material mire. It is like वो कैसे हम कहते हैं आसमान से गिरा और खजूर में अटका, न वो ऊपर है न वो नीचे है. So Krishna says that people in general should be encouraged to work according to their prescribed modes, according to their prescribed duties. That's why we see a devotee is very systematic, tolerant and very very encouraging to cope up everyone in the circle of gradual development of Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada, when he went to America, yes, he encouraged all of his disciples according to their propensities. Yes, there were devotees who had inclination towards painting. Prabhupada encouraged them to paint. There were devotees like Shyam Sundar Prabhu who had inclination to organize big programs and festivals. Prabhupada encouraged them. Yes, there were devotees who had encouragement to serve menially, simply, like Jayanand Prabhu. Srila Prabhupada encouraged them to do that. So wherever Prabhupada found a spark and that spark could be engaged in Krishna's service, Srila Prabhupada encouraged that spark. Srila Prabhupada ने ये नहीं कहा कि अरे there is a very beautiful incident of Shyam Sundar Prabhu carving first Jagannath Baldev Subhadra deities for Rath Yatra. So Shyam Sundar Prabhu, where everyone is very very new, yes, this is 1967. Just 1 year that International Society for Krishna Consciousness has been established. Yes. So as they were carving, Shyam Sundar Prabhu was smoking. And he kept his cigarette on the head of Baldev and he was carving Baldev. So when Prabhupada saw this, भगवान के सर के ऊपर सिगरेट रखा है, सिगरेट फूकते फूकते भगवान के शरीर को तराश रहा है, initiated devotee, Prabhupada could have blasted shouted. Prabhupada went and he took up that cigarette and he said, "Do you want this to come in between you and Krishna?" Shyam Sundar Prabhu said, the way Prabhupada handled it, I never ever smoked in my entire life. That one sentence, "Do you want this small thing to come in between you and Krishna?" Yes. So how a devotee is very expert in engaging everyone in Krishna's service. So Bhagavatam says the quality of a devotee. Titikshavaha karunikaha suhrudah sarvadehinam ajata shatravah shantaha sadhushu sadhu bhushanam. So a devotee is tolerant. Titikshavaha karunika, he is unconditionally merciful. Suhrudam sarvadehinam, he does not impose anything on others. He is genuinely concerned with well-being of others. We see Srila Prabhupada, he used to end every single letter by the words, "Your ever well-wisher." A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. A devotee is Suhruda. He understands that everybody is caught up in the cycle of karma granthis, and we might see, but it is very difficult to follow. Brahma Samhita also, Brahmaji explains, Yastvindra Gopamath Vendra Mahosva Karma Bandhanurupa Phala Bhajana Matanoti Karmani Nirdahati Kintu Cha Bhakti Bhajam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Yastu Indra Mathav Endra Mahosva Karma. From Indra Gopa, insect, to Lord Indra, Swakarma Phala Bandhana Bhajanoti. Everybody is caught up in the cycle of their own karmic revolution. कोई कीड़ा है, कोई इंद्र है, हर कोई अपने अपने कर्मों का भोग कर रहा है. कर्म निकल जाएंगे, इंद्र का पद निकल जाएगा. कर्म निकल जाएंगे, इंद्र गोप इंसेक्ट का बॉडी निकल जाएगा. It is all a concept of karma. So a devotee understands. So how can these karmas be finished? Karmani nirdahati. Dahana means to lit fire or roast. Nirdahati nishchayena dahati. So karmas are compared to seeds. Seeds, when sown in ground, they will, in due course of time, they will germinate. But if that seed is completely roasted, even if you keep on watering, even if there is sunlight, oxygen, it will never germinate. So the seeds of karma are roasted bhakti bhajam. Yes, karmani nirdahati kintu cha bhakti bhajam. It is not by karma, it is not by jnana, it is only by bhakti that karmic seeds can be roasted. So engaging everyone in this process of Krishna consciousness is the best occupational duty for everyone. Thank you very much. Please continue being with us every day like this. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Krishna